Oh, good evening all. Okay, yeah, just a follow on from the last video really. I did find another lens, and I didn't think I had another lens, but anyway, it's a little bit different. Not that it matters, they're both pretty cactuses. Should actually buy some new ones or something, but anyway, that's beside the point. At the moment, right, so I've set this bar up, and I've set it up per the spirit level, which is what I did previously. I set the axle up and went the axle up according to the spirit level. And yeah, I had a few issues. One, it didn't work at all off the setting I made with the template. I know why now, but anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, so drill a new hole. This one here, the right hand one. Yeah, just a little twist. It was pretty much right from the beginning. So you see, yeah, it's pretty well lined up. And yeah, it fits well on the guard. It fits well against the body. The lines, yeah, the line down the side is pretty good with the body. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that position. There's no, that'll be getting mounted in that exact position. Right, the left was a whole different story. As I said, I took a template off the position of the right hand one, transferred it over here. That didn't work at all. It was, yeah, just way off. And even now, like I got that right over, meeting the guard, and it could probably twist a little bit more. It's still not quite, still not quite there. You can go in a little bit more, I think. I'll tighten it up. Oh yeah, it did move. Okay, so I've tightened the bolt already, but yeah, that's more, that's better. It's closer to it. The first thing actually needed in setting those up too is, and whenever you're sighting something from the bar, try and get in the center when you're comparing the two of them, because if you're off to one side, it'll appear different. Okay, so try and get in the center. Yeah, the first thing needed to check was the bottom bolts. So actually, yeah, the other side is a bit higher. Right, so I need to pull that down a bit. That was right a few minutes ago. That's come up when I've pushed it in. That's the mount on the headlight, on the tail light. It's sort of pretty flimsy. You really need both mounts. That one over there, not so much. It's a much more solid mount. That's one I made myself, if you saw in the previous video. Right, so I've got to bring that down a tiny bit. But anyway, we do have our lines. Yeah, you can see it's higher, but it is straight. So when I bring that down, bring that back down a 1/4 inch, which I'm not going to do now. I'd have to, yeah, sort of bend the bracket a little bit. If I was whacking it with hammer, it's almost midnight here, so yeah, won't be whacking anything at the moment. But got the angle right. As I said, I know it has to come down just a little bit, a few mil. So that's okay, I can live with that. But it's just revealed a bigger problem. Yeah, well, two problems. You look at this, look at the distance from the bottom of the guard to the tail light, and the bottom of the guard to the bottom of the tail light, and compare that. There's a difference there. Like there's a good inch. The right hand side's a good inch longer. And it is the guard itself. The guard itself's an inch longer. It's hanging down an inch longer. And as that I've been over this and checking that, and yeah. And when you if you get underneath here and you look at the guard, right, look at the top of the wheel hub. You can see this right hand guard different from the camera. Like, I'll bring it back a bit. Looking at it, just from the eyes, it looks different to looking at it through the camera, probably because the camera is a bit closer. I try and get you to see what I can see. Oh, yeah, that's pretty much getting it. Right. And when you look at the wheel hub, you can see on the right hand side, it's almost touching the guard. And left hand side's a good inch higher. Anyway, so yeah, that tells me what the issue is. And if the guard itself is longer or its position different, like rotate, because these, when I was originally positioned, I might have sort of turned them forward. But anyway, so what I'm going to have to do is either lengthen this guard or shorten that one. But I got to change them now so that they're the same measurement, because that's really noticeable. Probably more inclined to change that one, because this one, as I said, even though I got them on the floor, I got the things just, or what I thought was the same. This one looks far better than the other one. So the right hand one looks better than the left. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to pull that one down till I got the same measurements. The other big issue is when you look at the gap between the body and the tail light. So that's quite neat. That's tidy. It looks good. Yeah. So let's move from the mark I made. Still level? No, that's okay. That's moved. That moved when I tightened it up a bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's about. Right, so I made a mark when I had it right previously. I had a piece of wood there, then I've changed that to a piece of alloy pipe because the wood was a bit twisted, wasn't perfectly flat. Yeah, right, that's the position of it. But you see, like the line of the light is pretty well matching the line of the body and the guard, so yeah, that's good. As I said, I've marked all the way around that now, so now I know where to make the bottom mount and drill a hole and position it. Yeah, when you get on this side. It's touching against the body. Sorry about the hand. So there's a little bit of putty there that hasn't been rubbed too, but yeah, that's only like a few mil. It's still nowhere near enough. So like this side, the other side comes up straighter. This has got more curve in the body, and of course the guard's been made to fit the body, so that's matched the curve, and that's not going to work. So yeah, I had a bit of work. Didn't really want to be changing anything now. I was thinking I was on the home run with that, but yeah, not the case. Yeah, weird just how little things can change something so much. Like, I don't know how many times I've been sitting here for weeks while I've been working on this and looking at that, and it all looked alright. But as soon as you put the lights on, you can see that it's totally different. It just stands out. And as I said, I can't change the position of the lights. They have to, they'll look crooked. The lights have to be straight. So, yeah, I've now got to change the body to meet the lights. Yeah. And I think what I'm going to do is probably just take the bolts out. Take 4 or 5 bolts out of near the light itself, because take the light out. I'll leave the bolts in. Yeah, probably leave them in actually. Just cut the guard. See if I can build it in with a hammer until it looks right, and then I'm going to have to put a strip down the guard, a patch strip. Anyway, this is a bit of a long-winded ramble. I hope I'm not boring you to death, trying to sort of explain what I'm doing, and yeah. Alright, we'll leave it at that. And yeah. More work. Didn't really want more work, but what can you do? Can't leave it like that. Looks stupid. Alright. Once again, thanks for watching, and catch you next time. Bye.